Okay, so right after posting that last post, I found an article from AZ News that talks about the secret fund that Katie has. Now, apparently Katie Hobbs can have this fund, right? Whatever. So she has this secret fund which donors give to, right? Now, for the inauguration, there's this big upheaval about like, okay, she got more. Some sources say 1.5 million. This source is right under 2 million, whatever, right? The point is she got over what was the cost of the inauguration, which APS themselves gave $250,000. So they covered the entire thing, but she gets a lot more money. So the idea or the question is, why does a governor not have to give an account of where this money is coming from and who her donors are? Now, I can kind of see it both ways. I can kind of see it as like, okay, yeah, you want the donors to not be on blast, right? Like, oh, you're great and you're not like for giving money versus not. So I can kind of see why it's secretive, but then on the other end, shouldn't be transparent to somebody or some organization, maybe not the public, right? But shouldn't some organization or entity or even the government themselves be open and privy to where the governor's money is coming from, even if it's not the public, right? See, I think that's more aligned with maybe a better approach than the public knowing about it. But I honestly think that it would be good to have an approach where the governor has to be transparent somewhere. And the fact is that we don't want a monopoly even more than a monopoly is already happening, right? Okay, so then the other thing this article talks about is how, again, we don't know, right? We can't say like Katie took money and this happened, but like A plus B equals C, you can't say that, right? You can't infer that, or you can't state that's a fact, right? You can infer it, which is what articles do, but we can't say that's a fact. We don't know that's a fact. Chris May says she was doing an investigation for the pay to play against Katie. That was like 16 months ago or whatever. I don't know, maybe less, 14 months ago. And we haven't had any updates. And the last we see, they're at a grand event and they're hugging and they're friends. So I don't think that's actually gonna come to play, that pay to play come to play. That we're even going to find out about that. I don't even think there's an investigation. But again, just me being sarcastic a little bit. Who knows? Anyways, the thing is we do need transparency, I think, and I agree with this article that transparency is needed. And guess what? Senator TJ Shope actually asked for this more transparency. And guess what? Katie Hobbs, she batted that one down. So I thought that was interesting too. Anyways, interesting article. Yeah, have a good day.